Welcome to episode 14 of the Flashback series. We're looking at Conker's Bad Fur Day. It is a platformer video game developed by Rare when Rare can do no wrong, and released for the Nintendo 64 console in 2001, so quite late. North America March, EU in April. It was visually designed to Rare's previous games like Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64, but for a mature audience, and features graphic violence, alcohol, tobacco use, profanity, vulgar humour, and pop culture references. That's what it's famous for.
Yeah.
And literally, that's a starting point for the likes. It's humour, vulgarity, and references.
Yeah, I just think the game is like a complete surprise because, like, on the exterior, you could never guess that it would be like it is.
No.
It kind of looks like a kid's game almost. You've got this smiley, colourful, fun-loving squirrel. But, you know, it is far from a game for kids.
Oh, very, yeah, it's not. It's simply, it's not, you know, bouncing on some flowers' boobs and getting drunk and horny bees.
Yeah, I mean, with all the things in the game, I thought it really pushed the limits of things I thought could be shown in a video game, you know, when I played it.
And not only that, on a Nintendo console.
Yeah, on a Nintendo console.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a young child when I played it, and, you know, I didn't think those sort of things could be, especially, like, a lot of the sexual, like, type of things. I didn't think you could get away with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't either, yeah.
And a lot of them are just innuendos, obviously, but, you know, I still didn't think you could do it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the blood and violence is shown through animated characters, so it's slightly tamer in that regard.
Still bloody.
The level of swearing and, sexual content is quite shocking.
Yeah, yeah.
Even from today's standards, I still think some of it is a bit... Yeah.
Wow, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that about it, though, because it just doesn't hold back and it isn't afraid about who it offends.
Very much so, yeah.
Refreshing, and that's why it probably wouldn't age too well these days.
No, that's true, yeah.
The comedy's quite lowbrow, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
But nobody can deny that the game manages to be, at times, actually really funny.
Yeah.
It does achieve that, which, you know, is a positive. And who doesn't love the Battle of the Great Mighty Pooh, man?
Yeah, funny
Genius.
Enough, yeah, I've written here as well. The Mighty Pooh song boss battle is probably the most memorable part of it. That song is very, very funny.
Me, 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 me. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat?
Clever. Throwing toilet roll at him.
Yeah, and you mentioned, like, the pop culture references, which, in a way, makes it a bit of a time capsule.
It does, yeah. It really does. What was popular at the time.
It parodies The Matrix, Saving Private Ryan, Aliens, and that's only to name a few. Yeah,
you are right, yeah. Conker himself is a great character. He's a good anti-hero. Yeah. He's not a hero in the same way. He's not the most likeable at times. But yeah, he's a good anti-hero, and I like his voice acting as a voice actor.
He like begrudgingly gets sent on this journey, and he's always complaining about things he has to do. Yeah, I love the hilarious reason that the villain wants Conker in the first place. Yeah, that's just like a fantastic reason. I love it.
It's so stupid, but it's like the game overall. He wants him to because he needs to hold his table up.
Yeah, because he wants his milk to not spill.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he has like a professor character who's trying to solve the problem.
Yeah.
And he comes with this genius idea to get a small red squirrel.
Yeah. He can hold it up. Yep.
And yeah, there's just so many memorable scenes in the game. You know, it takes you through such a journey from the opening area to the the caveman section.
Yep. T-Rex. Yep.
The war section, the Saving Private Ryan section. My personal favourite is when you visit your distant relative who's clearly a blood-sucking vampire.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's not bad.
Turn into a bat, and you've got to fly around, and you've got to drop blood into this machine. Oh no, you've got to drop like creatures into this machine that then makes your relative, which was a bat, it like feeds him blood, and he gets fatter and faster and faster, and you've got to keep feeding him until he explodes.
Yep.
Yeah, and so it like helps you like leave, and yeah, I thought the animation again for the game really impressive for the time.
It's colourful as only Rare could do.
Yeah, similar to games like Banjo-Kazooie.
Very much, yeah.
And
Donkey Kong.
yeah, like Conker himself is actually facially and stuff. He's really expressive.
Yep.
I'm not sure there are many other games on the N64 that like
at least with cartoon characters, yeah,
and like looked as good. Because if you think about things like Mario 64 and Banjo, I don't think they had that as level of expression.
No, this comes so late in the Nintendo 64 as well. Like GameCube was 2002, so like this was them pushing it to the limits. I reckon the last dregs of what they could do.
And also, if all that wasn't enough, the game actually had a multiplayer mode. I don't know if you remember it.
I do, 4-player.
I think we played it quite a bit back in the day, and it was actually a lot of fun.
It was.
There was one where there was different coloured. We robbed the bank, and you were different colours of these weasels, and you had to like hold the bag of cash and run around for a period of time. It was kind of like a capture the flag type thing. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Is that it for your likes?
That's my likes, man. There's a lot to like about the game.
And there's not that much to dislike, really. I guess it's like some of the references I think are too on the nose. Like later on in the game, calling out the programmers. That shit's too on the nose for my liking.
The game has a sort of like Deadpool type feel to it.
Yeah.
And, Conker breaks the fourth wall like
constantly.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that like, this isn't about the game specifically, but I think it's kind of sad that something like this can never be released these days. You know, obviously because of offending people and whatnot. But even Microsoft, when they did the re-release Conker Live and Reloaded, they even felt the need to censor it, and that was back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
But somehow this game, it slipped through Nintendo's filters. I'm not sure.
Not sure how. They did just so trusting of Rare. They were like, just do it.
That must have been it. Like Rare, just everything they did was gold, and they were like, this will be gold as well.
Yeah.
And it was. You know.
It was. Yeah.
And again, the game like isn't the best with its like objectives and like telling you what to do.
Yeah.
Because the game is very obscure in some of your tasks and how to like progress. It's very obscure. Like a lot of them are joke based things, and it can be hard to figure out. You got to really like, think about like the craziest possible like thing you might have to do to like get out of there. Like the mission where you have to feed the cow like prune juice.
Oh yeah,
to
yeah.
Make them like shit themselves so it'll fill up. Like
because it can be just quite tough to work this shit out a lot of the time.
Yeah, like it just throws you in. It was the time where games didn't give you like the obvious answer of what you had to do, and it can be a little bit confusing, because of that. And that's not helped by the camera and controls. Again, can be a bit dodgy. Like
I'd say this is worse than Banjo sometimes.
Yeah. Conker's hovering mechanic and the swimming in it. Again, there's some swimming sections that are not too fun where you got to avoid, fan blades and stuff like that, and getting electrocuted. Bit annoying. Certain levels that require you to shoot from a first-person perspective as well.
Yep.
Doesn't do very well there. So again, that's control-based. There's a section where you have to ride a hoverboard. It's the we're on a hoverboard through lava. It's the whole, Stone Age type section with the guy in loincloths and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it's surprisingly difficult. For how sensitive the controls are for that. Yeah, it's very easy to crash and annoying. You have to replay it, and it's quite long. So
it is. I kind of wrote about the fact that it's surprisingly difficult at times. A lot of that can be put down, like say, bad controls, bad cameras, and stuff like that. But also the game overall is actually quite short. Mm-hmm. It's very, very short, more scene to scene kind of thing. And I don't think the ending's too great. I think the end it fits because we already saw it with the intro, but it's a bit of a flat ending. A bit like, oh, is that it?
Yeah, I guess so. But I like the whole ending just because it's like it suits Conker's character.
It does.
So well.
It fits.
Like him sitting there with the crown on and looking so miserable. Like it's quite a unhappy ending for him, and it's different. I like it for that.
Fair enough. What about favourite moments, scenes, bits of music? You already touched upon some of this, didn't you?
There's so many moments in the game that are like memorable, but I really like the character of the pitchfork.
Oh yeah.
He's really funny. Like his voice as well is really funny. Has some funny lines.
No. What's up, little squirrel fella? We showed him, didn't we? Yeah, that was a piece of cake.
Yeah, it was actually. That makes a change. I don't think I like the sound of that music.
I don't think I like the sound of that music either.
Susie 9mm.
I'm right here, sweetie pie. You just tell me where to shoot.
It's just some funny, like, obviously sexual innuendos in it, like to do with like the cogs.
Yeah.
The
Oh
colour
god.
cog,
Yeah.
the
Putting the cogs on.
cog
Yeah.
in it, he like makes sounds like it's like pleasurable for
Yeah.
him, and the female cog is like screaming and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm saying things like that wouldn't work today. Like,
That
it
is
hasn't
pretty
aged
bad,
very
yeah.
well, but it's just still kind of funny, you know.
Controlling Conker when he's drunk is funny.
Yeah.
Conker drunk is funny.
Or like in the section where you go with the rock monsters and stuff, and you have to pee to like knock them down, and they turn into balls. And you have to try and like use your pee stream
yeah.
to like knock them in the right direction. Yeah, that's funny.
No, that's true. That's true. And the other thing I'd mention, like overall, is that probably the best moment in the game for me is the Matrix segment.
Yeah.
The bank heist Matrix segment. So much fun.
That was so cool. Like,
Yeah.
Back then, like seeing the bullets go in slow mo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
very
before.
fun.
This was before we played Max Payne and anything
Yeah.
like that, and saw how it really could be done. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I think that's it, man. I could mention like so many moments from the game. Like there's so many memorable moments. But
We didn't mention this at the start, but you can always go and check it out on Rare Replay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I could go on, like I said, but you know the whole
Shut him down.
system with the money. You know, like they have to collect all the money and they chase after them and stuff. It's really fun.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's our flashback. Make sure you check out the other content. Let us know what you think in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe button. And thanks for watching.